Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to our little discussion today about some people having loose lips and sinking ships.
Hey guys.
Hi, Jolly. How you doing, hon?
I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
You sound it. It's interesting few 24 hours we've had since a certain dumpster fire last night went down.
Yep.
Seems like some people don't like us coming in there and defending our honor because other
Nope.
people want to libel and slander and defame people on their YouTube channels and white knight for each other now.
Yep.
But
And then they want to outright lie while they're at it, which is even more amazing to me.
again, cognitive dissonance those people have now because of the stuff that's the people who are lying to them about with Pirate Life, Gitmo Life, Glenn Herman, the mega coalition snafu that they have from that little pocket. It's stuff I'm going to keep reminding them of until the day I die if I have to, since they dox people, slander people, libel people, and then try to say it was a part of this stalking crew around Show Me the Burgers Muffin Man and the Shadowbox stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little heated over this stuff, so
You're a little heated. I'm like, what's that expression? Little heated? No, I'm extremely fucked off, but I'm just going to stop now. Okay, have at it.
no, like I said, certain people are up right now getting pissed off about these nuts.
These lack of nuts. Yeah.
And since certain people want to deny that their name was used when police showed up to a house somewhere, and they can keep trying to spin that narrative that does involve robot interiors and mind inspired. But I'm not going to forget that stuff. I'm not going to take the heat or the rap for the lies and LARPs that certain people are trying to spin right now with all the stuff that connects to a recent article that came out about the sovereign citizens.
Yeah.
They list the Timothy Holmseth Pentagon Pedophile Task Force information that connects to Randy Q. Erickson with Neely Blanchard and Chris Howlett and the E-Claw stuff with, is it Feel Good or Good Vibes? Good Vibes.
Dr. Good Vibes. Yep.
And a lot of people don't know how the Able Danger channel went through Murphy and all them to Arturo's handle.
Oh, Lestat. How did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Please tell us.
Since they think they've made enough videos to try to clarify that information, but yet have not explained it in a good enough manner to a lot of people out there right now trying to figure out why they were blocked, doxxed, blocked, harassed. So, I can take it back 5 years ago to the twofers, or I can take it 3 years ago to the skank apes. But yeah, I started screenshotting that stuff when I was noticing those people were attacking me and trying to deny that someone called me a rapist.
Still trying to deny it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, CV. I promise you the day will come and I will throw it all out there for everyone to see. And everyone will see you for what you truly are.
Well, some people might want to be glad I'm not using that Twitter screenshot I have where she was attacking me of being a part of the TS stalking crew and doing stuff that I never did. And then right underneath it, Mr. Manuel Chavez III says, you're a rapist. So again, facts outweigh the lies and the spins. I don't care about lunch boxes. I don't give a shit about who went to New York City with who. I've been civilized. I've been courteous. I've been nice. And now idiots that don't know about the voodoo donut stuff with Vegan Mikey and Tanya Biss with Sarah Ruth Ashcroft are confusing other narratives out there right now. And I'm trying as my best to explain to people as best as I can.
Yeah.
But Freddie, China, duh. All that stuff with other people's, what they happen to have the same initials as the D's do, but they're different people. with 19 and all the other doxers out there. There's a reason it was called Dox Gate in 2018 and 2017.
Yeah.
Then that stuff happened with Cam and Ryan with the Trauma Gate fire herpes stuff. So I don't think I should have to try to explain all the Wetwood Wanda do, Trauma Gate, fire herpes, Casey Rock Memorial Day LARPs that did happen and who all was involved. You know, those people were the ones who started accusing me of being things I wasn't and saying I was dating Screeches and their husbands. Literally, when Tamara was sitting there 3 years ago saying I was dating her husband, and now she's trying to walk it back and saying she's a sex troll LARPer. Yeah, you can't walk back the freaking slander and defamations that are on your YouTube channels right now. You can keep taking them down. I don't care. I downloaded them a year ago.
That's it. And not just on one drive either. Just in case one fails, I got them on a couple. But have at it, Tamara. Keep trying, sweetheart.
And then we could bring up the Leopard Moreaus being two different people. If they don't know that stuff from other stuff, then they can go back and watch the Twofer stuff and learn this information. You know, all that stuff with Jimmy's Llama, all that stuff with the Prepper Kitties, all the Sugar Shiners, all the people who wanted to block me and attack me because I was telling the truth.
Yeah.
I was in those Discords and Google Hangouts with not Lepo, but Scooby Doo and Unirock and all them. And I know, oh, look, they're all just trying to deep dive and figure out who's who. And now they're doxing people who have already been doxed. Oh my God, this is the stupidest shit in the world. But then things progressed. Hey, how's that? Good to see you, bud. Hey, Beatrix, AAA, Cooper, everybody that's here, Jilly, John. Like I said, sorry we're a little bit on the fucking edge right now. Like I said, I'm trying to be not too pissed off. Gandalf, great to see you, my friend.
Oh, hi, Gandalf. I didn't see you there, sweetheart.
Yes.
Very late for you, Gandalf. You should be in bed, sweetheart.
And so, like I said, that stuff got very confusing with people now running around saying it's all just a LARPity LARP psychological operation. And I do, and I'm trying to be concerned for certain people who don't know about all that stuff. And I'm trying my best again to explain it. But again, when certain people out there want to make jokes about kids and other things right now, when people really did lose their kids over this stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe more than one might lose their kids over this stuff in the future. But again, I have nothing to do with those people.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to give a lot of context here. So like I said, it's certain people back in 2017 exposed a trip code on the Patriot Soapbox YouTube channel. It was Pamphlet Baru, Tracy Beans, and all them. And ever since then, something's been completely stupid and fake. Unfortunately, Timothy Homestead, Field McConnell, David Hawkins, Titus Frost, and other people got involved and were talking with Thomas Schoenberger and another person by the name of Steve Otra. I had watched and followed these YouTubers for quite a while, talking about Wicker Man, Burning Man, Silicon 6, technology stuff. And I noticed certain people making mistakes and saying things that were untruths. And then they started talking about non-player characters and augmented reality games. And I was like, well, my friends are into this stuff. My friends are kind of nerdy, geeky dudes that work for EA Games and create games. So I asked them some questions and they're like, oh yeah, that stuff's blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, so these idiots don't have a freaking clue what they're really talking about, in other words. And they didn't. And then the TED Talk came out with Dave, Troy, Hassan, and them, where they explained the Save the Bees, augmented stuff that got involved in this stuff and how with certain other people out there who, like I said, they did the HBO documentary. It's out there on the thing where it went from 4chan, try to go to 8kun. Sorry. Shelly?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Let me mute up for just 1 second. I got to answer this. It's important. Okay. Be right back.
Okay. All right. So here we are. I wasn't listening. Okay, I bet you he's doing this just to yank my chain today because he knows I'll probably fly off the deep end. Um, I'll leave him to pick it up where he left off because clearly I will derail us. But oh, that was quick.
Once again, just had to inform one of my insiders out there
Oh,
that the deep state cabal is on the loose. Just kidding, people. Just kidding.
oh, hang on a minute. I thought I was the handler here.
You're the
Why wasn't
OCO.
my phone ringing? Oh, that's right, because I keep getting blocked. What the hell?
No, this has to go through the Prepper Kitty cipher codes and stuff to get to you.
All right,
We'll be there in
okay.
about 20 minutes in the nostalgia time loops, we'll say, okay?
Okay.
Try not to confuse people again, dear.
All right, keep your pants on. Okay.
What
Have
pants?
at it. Hashtag me too. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Okay, knock it off.
So, it wasn't Birmingham. I'll put it that way.
All right. Okay.
So again,
sorry, Denise.
Yeah. And it wasn't Show Me the Burgers either, just so everyone knows. And it wasn't Frank Bacon, and it wasn't Dan Cromer either. But again, if certain people want to come out of the closet and come out of the chatty with Jolly and I talking about all these stupid stuff with Black Goo nanobots and AI stuff that I thought was stupid to begin with. But again, you know, Diva Buddies, Quinn Michaels, and Q-Tel stuff happened.
Yeah.
And then I ended up locked up in a van down by the river.
Hey, Robin.
Oh, hey, Robin. One of my faves.
At least your phone can get hacked on your. Okay, that's funny, Triple A. I'm sorry. I reckon it was Percival. It was Morgellon's pussy that did that.
Hey, man, be nice about those kitties. Meow.
Okay, I'm shutting up now.
No, like
I get in trouble.
We aren't going to get in trouble anymore. I mean, we might get in a lot of trouble, or we might not get in any trouble. Depends on how other people perceive things, I guess. You know, all we can do is to continue the walk. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I hope we don't get lost. But again, you know.
Well, shit happens.
Yeah. And I've been so angry about this stuff for 3 years now because I know who's white knighting for who and who's, you know, defending who right now. And it all goes back to a certain YouTuber 3 years ago. You know, no blue chickens, no Jay-Z Knights, no channeling chanters, no need for the blue MMS coffee enemas with Gestalt therapy stuff that connects to Jordan Sather or H.A. Goodman or any of those people there.
No.
Oh, my favorite Canadians in the house.
How you been, Corey? Good to see you, sweetheart.
Can't trust them. Can't trust them.
What?
Those Canadians, they're not trustworthy.
I know.
They make the best maple syrup, though.
Yeah, but maple syrup, you know, it's not that great. Just saying.
I'm going to have to make jokes about spiders again.
Oh, no.
Those scuttler spiders are scary dairy.
Hey, V.
So, yeah, okay, trying to get back to the loosing of the lips and the sinking of the ships. Stupid maritime law, sovereign citizen stuff with their SS Titanic frauds, e-begs, and grifters out there scamming around a multi-criminal network that goes so back to the exposure of Gunk, Train, and Dave Tadashini, who were grooming and basically defending pedophilias, peoples.
Yeah.
Trying to be politically correct so the Uncle Al goes, don't kick us off or anything here. And so a lot of people don't know that there was a lot of people behind the scenes who were getting trolled and harassed because they exposed that stuff. And then the Archangelo scam happened. And then if you try to talk about Frazzles and the drippers, well, that stuff was brought up in Congress.
Yeah.
And like I says, there's things people like says, we talk about it, but people don't go Google it. I mean, some do because we got some really good Googlers out there.
Mm.
But then other
Shout
people,
out to Jilly.
but then those other people like to run over there and just start looking at the urban digs and the glass bottom.
That's it. Things get derailed.
And then we end up in the Skank Ape trailer park with a bunch of crispy critters on the loose and fucking Jello wrestling in a freaking kiddie pool with freaking stupid idiots trying to explain mutant mole kids being rescued by strippers in New York City.
That's it.
And so, yeah, like I says, all that stuff happened with Jimmy's Llama, the Jimmy's Llama drama, and the mod revolts happened.
Yeah.
The
first or second?
The third and the fourth. Depending on which channel you're talking about now, too.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking of one in particular.
I know, and I want to remind you that certain people out there have a lot of problems with that stuff over in the extreme Karen cult, unitarded, Univision, busy MK Ultra microphones, stupidity stuff that happened with that great debate that was stupid.
A little bit.
And then people, ran off. Oh, no, nothing happened. But then teen mom drama came along with Moms of Hollywood stuff. So what I was following on YouTube thinking it was a joke became this reality television, real world school play with dirty bomb hoaxes and rat lines and Satyr twins and adrenochrome heart deep underground military bases with clones connected to Donald Marshall, Zach Hubbard, and other people. No wonder people were losing their minds over this stuff.
Yeah.
No wonder people were attacking other people over this stuff. Hello, Mr. Andrew. Good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Mr. Hamilton. How are you?
Good morning, Kim. Good to see you. Interesting discussions you've been having lately.
Hey, Kim. How you doing? Interesting discussions indeed. Interesting some of the spin in those discussions too, just by the by, but I digress.
It's not on her end of the park, though. It's on other people's. It's
not on her end of the park. That's right. Funny
that's one of the things, to try to be helping these people out for over 3 years, to end up where I'm the bad guy, the chat rapist, the leader of a Boston death cult. And working with the Draco reptilian shape-shifting lizards on the dark side of the moon, hypothetically and theoretically speaking.
Of course.
With all that letter therapy I was getting that I never got. I never got.
Yeah, still waiting.
No cease and desist. Then non-disclosure agreements expired between McRae's and the Non-Sequenter show. But
it wasn't interesting what occurred after that.
Oh God, yes. And now it's going on because of that, with the new filing of new lawsuits over there with Todd Chrisley and them.
That's it.
Well, it looks like we might have a lot to be explaining to people for a very long time.
Sadly, yeah.
Unfortunately, the thing out of Boston University with a girl who committed suicide is a very long discussion, and I'm not trying to trigger any quilting grannies out there right now.
Although I'd happily trigger her any day of the week and twice on Sunday, but I won't.
We don't want to trigger the Q grannies, do we? We love the real grannies, not the Q-tarded grannies from Qtaria.
Yeah, well, fuck the Q grannies. Like, seriously. Oh my God, will you do something about your damn phone?
I'm forgetting. There, now it's on silent. Sorry.
That's my boy.
Actually, I know the difference there, my friend. But again, Stephen Hassan and Rick Ross information with Mr. Birmingham out there is kind of, with Daytop Villages and Aspen Education Group. That's troubled teen industry stuff. Did certain people take me discussing the Synanon CEDU schools with large group awareness training connected to Psi seminars and screw it up? With large, like I said, that's Psi seminars. So people know that certain person went there with the Haldane stuff, connecting to other stuff, how it connects into this stuff with landmark forums, live spring seminars, Earhart seminar training stuff is behavior modification 101 stuff. And like I said, if people don't know how careful I am with that information because I went through it personally, then it's, like I said, is to be a cult survivor, but also a person who supports people's religious freedom is a difficult line to walk here, I guess.
Yeah.
And then people came along with the stuff with Eli High Priest and Fiona Barnett connecting to the International Tribunal of Natural Justice stuff with Stone, just missing one Stone right now, with Robert David Steele, who has passed away. And a lot of people didn't know that connected to D'Souza and Simon Parks and Charlie Ward and that Gashara and Nashara global currency stuff that now connects with Klaus Schwab and all that. So I spent a lot of time trying to explain how this stuff went from Reddit to 4chan to 8kun with Frederick Brennan and the Watkins.
Yeah.
But I'm trying my best not to confuse people that it's a stupid LARP that has been exposed since 2017, not 2021. Even though the Queen of the North up there in Canada is still a cutard, and certain prime ministers in other places might be that way too. We don't get sued by them, so we're going to be a little clear on the other, you know.
Hey, ScoMo, you know where I am, mate. Come and see me. We'll have a little chatty do about it.
No, V, she's not. That wasn't even her real name. She stole someone else's name and claimed false identity there. And when Isaac found that out and ran back, and like this, he kind of lost his mind. And I felt bad for all the people who didn't know I had friends that were friends of his. So then knowing Tracy Twyman too, from Greg Carlin and all them 5 years ago, it was too big of a crossover for me not to be aware of what was going on. And like I said, I went to a couple of conferences in Arizona trying to get to people and talk to them about this stuff. And I got there and they didn't know anything about what I was talking about. They had no clue. And so I saw a bunch of shit go down. That was crazy. I didn't know how to deal with it. And so I just tried to put it aside and move on because I didn't like being called a rapist and a troll and a COINTELPRO shill and other very derogatory things because of certain people out there fighting with people that think the earth is flat maybe or hollow, depending on which side of the coin you're asking about there.
Yeah.
Yes, I have studied the stuff that has to do with the Presidio and Esteban de Trujillo to remind a few people about that stuff with who was involved with that stuff back in the day. But again, the stuff with Stephen Outram and Titus Frost and Thomas Schoenberger's is where other lawsuits come into play with Mr. Goodman out there and other people. And like I says, I'm trying to get around this whole stupid LARPity LARP that other people are running with. And you can see the people who went so far down that rabbit hole, they're now using these hashtags talking about mole kids and mutants and different things. And like I said, I'm trying my best to clarify things without getting, you know, myself more into a wreck is the best way to put it, I guess. You know, the stuff with Valet and the psychological operation stuff that connects to Lepo, since he was the last one to interview him there and who was in that chat room that day with wrenches, blocking other people. So Crypto Beast is still out there. I haven't seen him post anything since January. So again, you know, like I said, his web domain and everything
still up.
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people didn't know I knew that Vinny Eastwood and him were from New Zealand and who they did podcasting with. And when it crossed over to Jaronism and another radio conglomerate, we'll say, with Revolution Radio stuff, is where this became very personal because those were friends of mine that all turned their back on me and stabbed me in the back and started telling people untruths about me.
Yeah.
And then stuff happened. A guy drove up on a bridge, a Hoover Dam in an armored truck. Let's see, a Gambino crime lord was murdered by a person, and Marcus did an autopsy with the lady who did that stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of small pockets of YouTube coalesced together into one group.
Mm.
And since a lot of people didn't know about this stuff with Max Spears and Douglas Dietrich, Leo Zangami, Wano, Save, and Roseanne and all that stuff, and I did know about it, I was just being honest.
Yeah.
That's one of the problems that a lot of the lying LARPers out there now have to deal with, is the fact that I was always honest. They lied.
Yeah.
They ran around hashtagging with their little friends. Thanks, Sue.
Mm.
And Little Skills, Monkey Savant, try to keep denying who you are and keep trying to lie about that stuff today to me. I still don't care. Go make another video. Told everyone 2 years ago, I want to be in a courtroom over this stuff. I want to testify against these people. I want to see them locked up and in prison. Now, I want to make sure that people who are pushing MMS as a cure for autism are the ones that go to jail. I'm not going to lie and say there's a RICO case and the FBI is investigating something when people have done the Freedom of Information Acts there and there is no investigation. But another lady did get bitten by sheriffs because people didn't make phone calls. And then people made false child protective services calls trying to get children removed from decent parents. And then shitty parents lost their kids over this shit. So again, where am I supposed to judge? Where am I supposed to take a side here?
I don't think you're supposed to take a side. I think you're just supposed to stand and the truth. And unfortunately, there's so many people that have been manipulating that and spinning for so long. It's making it very hard for people to discern what is and what isn't truth anymore surrounding a lot of this. If they weren't there from the get-go, it's very difficult.
Well, that's one of the great things about us becoming friends the way we did, because we didn't meet each other till about maybe 2.5 years ago in chat rooms. We didn't become friends until probably a year and a half ago, after we had met through Twitter and got together on Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
And the fact that we were talking to other people now who are being very quiet about certain people in Australia named Baz alone.
Yeah.
Is where I'm going to not forget certain people who decided to be cool with people who were trolling me for 2 years. If that's the integrity level they want to have, and they aren't going to be civilized behind the scenes and tell their friends, hey, you fucked up and you should apologize, then that's fine. I can understand that those are the people I don't want to be around anymore. There's a reason I unsubbed from a lot of channels about 3.5 months ago. I don't need to be in a chat room where I'm not welcome. I tried to go into a chat room last night to help out a person that was getting interviewed, and all I did was get attacked. And I was being very nice.
Yeah.
A lot of those people do not know about the troubled teen industry stuff. Worldwide Association of Specialty Programs, how that stuff connects to some of this other stuff that for me is personal, especially with the Circle of Hope, Agape investigations going on right now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I have a couple of amazing friends out there that came to me and let me know the truth. I'll always defend them now. Always. You show me you have integrity, you show me that you're worth defending, I'll defend you. But you come in and wreck every other chat room you're going into, and I'm not talking about anyone here. I'm talking about the trolls that have 50+ sock accounts. They're so cowardly that they won't even come in here and chat, but they'll swing by for a thumbs down. So we appreciate the 6 people who thumbs this down: Treach Renfro, J-Man, the humble J-Man. I might be wrong. Cats. And so, yes, the stuff with that stuff over there. Okay, I got another phone call, and this is actually business. I will be right back. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. I actually really do think he's fucking with me today. Oh, like seriously, I just don't get how. He says to me, "Turn your phone off," but no.
Good thing I have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I have to go open up my garage for the termite man.
For the termite man.
Yeah, that was the homeowners association calling me. That's why I had to take it. Sorry.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Hey, we're not professional around here. This is how we roll.
I know that, but termite man. Okay. Oh. So have you done what you've got to do, or are you still trotting around your house?
I gotta walk downstairs and go all the way to the garage.
Okay. Don't fall down the stairs, old man.
Bite me. Left cheek, left cheek, left cheek. Sorry, I just watched Transformers last night.
Oh, wow.
So I see there's some very interesting comments going on though.
Crowley, what about Crowley do you want to know, Andrew? Like, just one.
What was that?
Wondering. Well, just getting a bunch of, like, we're getting Crowley popping up.
Oh no, they're
Parsons and what have you. And I'm just wondering what they want to know about those people is what I'm trying to establish.
Okay.
That's all.
Can I try to help?
Have at it, big boy.
So how much do you know about the Order of the Nine Angles?
A little bit.
How that connects to the Plymouth Brethren with Charlie Ward?
Yes.
Cool.
Only because you taught me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I asked the question.
Once again, Satanism and Setianism are two different things with Discordianism. Mm-hmm. This isn't an esoteric discussion today, though. Ooh.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. But I want to know the difference between ESO and exoterics and all that stuff with the de-occulting of the nostalgia time lapse. I know, I need a quieter one. It's way too loud. These geese are dangerous. They will attack you. They're worse than dogs.
What do you want to know about the Five Eyes, V?
The Five Eyes Network, or the 17 security agencies with MI5 and 6, is a really long discussion with the BRICS Bank, New Belt and Silk Road stuff.
That's why I was asking what it was she wanted to know about the Five Eyes. Sorry.
Well, you got to remember, you're my Pine Gap OCO handler, dear.
I know that, dear.
Mm-hmm. About MK.
And you're my favorite asset. Oh.
So hard to stay focused. Squirrel. So yeah, Alex is trying to explain what's happened for the last 5 years plus now, with certain groups being exposed, and how Mr. Shilcox would look better with a mustache, but he still won't grow it out for us. And how, I don't know, Jordan Sather and Corey Good connect to certain other people with Jay Dyer. And the Spots Man with the Python Spirits and the Vagabonds. What amazing Hollywood South American Vagabond SGT Report X22 with Red Pill 78 only connect to a certain few people. That's why keeping up with the narrative as long as I have is kind of dangerous to understand the narrative, or the two different narratives that are being spun right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know their trauma triggers. A lot of people don't know how easy it is to gaslight and bait people and then create a sock account and go flirty fish them behind another fake avatar. But again, if I don't mention little skills, she gets a little upset with me, and
I know.
She's got some mad skills out there. I'm trying to fit all those cryptids and all those, mutants with the Cthulhu stuff, with the Braxis and Tuana Diana stuff with that Saint Germain book, and other people now talking about the game 23, which was, like I said, it's a fake augmented thing that was online for a while that was solved. It did connect to Cicada, but some people talked about it and didn't explain it's already over. It's just a dead end rabbit hole that goes nowhere.
Yeah.
The Event 201 stuff with Event 202 is where that stuff is interesting with Fauci and all them, with Dr. Paul Cottrell, actually. So I actually do like discussing the information you're discussing there, V. I know you're one of the smartest people out there, to be honest with you. I've watched you chat in different chat rooms for a long time. So, and then we discuss med beds and people pushing this fake, hocus pocus woo woo stuff. Like I said, trying to separate those two things for me is very difficult because that's just a part of this crazy narrative out there that's been on for 70 years around Roswell. But then you talk about Bob Lazar and Simon Parks, and you are going to trigger people who have followed that narrative for so long they believe part of that narrative. And then some people have been trying to expose these fake scammers around fake GoFundMes with cancer scams, with that Bull and Boohoo and all those people there.
Yeah.
I watched all those streams of people I didn't even know 3 years ago all come together, and now they're all fighting over blue lipstick, life insurance policies for $20, and Patreon and GoFundMe accounts where people were scamming people out of money over lies, over complete lies. So yeah, maybe I went too far down that rabbit hole myself. When I was arguing with people about pizza hoaxes and secret cipher codes with Best of Pizza and Comet Ping Pong stuff with Media Matters, I was talking to some of the wrong people because they were very crazy over trademarks and Smith-Muntz acts.
Yeah.
With their Canadian LARPer patrols. Thanks, Freddie. Where's your sheriff now, buddy? Call the sheriff. And then Deluxe stuff happened where Jamie said some stuff he shouldn't have. I did an interview with the dude. After that, trying to clear up everything, he blocked me right afterwards and took it down. Now, I've always been curious to know why. That stuff with Scooby Doom and Cause and all those people there with Gazette and them has turned into what it is today.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Carrie.
Someone should come chat with us because us not blocking them and timing them out right now gets us DMs trolling us over this stuff with certain people like Lift the Veil. You're right. Apparently not. You know what? Just because. Go sit with Dan Cromer and rage for me. You ever want to come on and discuss Dan Cromer and your connections? I might be a little bit more civilized with you. But right now, don't pretend we're friends when we're not friends. Some people better be nice. I'm real freaking nice right now. All this shit with fucking 19.
Don't know if you saw what happened last night.
I didn't. I don't watch that shit, dear.
No. Well, I mean, I wasn't watching it either till I got a message. And then when I jumped over there to see that, they were actively doxing someone and, what have you.
What?
Grabbing their IP address live on stream. Then some of our other
in the chat room too. They're known for doxing people in their own chat room, like Katie and Tiffany and all that stuff there.
Oh, I realize that.
And I swear to God, that's the one thing I'm never going to forget. Yeah. Lols, Trollop, all those people.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, some of the hatred that they've got going for that other crowd. I mean, it goes back a long way, but some of them are just pissed off because they wanted to be in that little crowd and they just didn't fit in. So they took the other path and now they're at loggerheads and have been for years. But to see the damage that they've caused to the number of people they have is fucking shameful.
No, they should be very ashamed.
And to see it continuing now, I was listening to Tracy just a little earlier, this evening, my time, a couple of hours ago. And it's only going to get 10 times worse. Just after listening to 19 and his crew and their manky little chat room last night doxing people, and what Tracy and her crew of manky little people had to say over in their chat room a couple of hours later, I would think there is a huge clusterfuck coming for a whole bunch of people.
Oh, it is, dear. I mean, like I says, I admire you so much for being so civilized and nice and not using any full names or anything that they can say that we did something to them. We don't say that shit. We don't do that.
There's very good reason why I'm not. But
well, of course not, dear. Yeah. Like I said, if the FBI is investigating the doxing alone, that makes the dox last night, what, number 1,000?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, they're trying to blame one other person for 300 doxes that he had nothing to do with. They were the ones doing it because he was getting attacked and accused of being a Satanist, Kabbalist murderer out of Denver, Colorado, with other idiots out there.
That's it. So
yeah, I made sure I was real careful.
Yeah.
I didn't know about any of that stuff 5 years ago when Denise started dragging me into this. Before Tamara Wolf started dragging me in there, Denise was first.
Yep.
And that's how I met all these other people now. Yeah. Now, let's change streams a little bit. And I'll actually say, Donna did get blamed falsely for something with Mind Inspired, Mindy, and all them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, DeFango can keep me blocked. I do not care. Him having me blocked proves that he's a coward and slanders and libels people. I don't care who defends him anymore. I know about this stuff with Lepo and Lestat. I know how this stuff started and where it's at today and who all was involved 3 years ago. I've got 2 devices and 3 phones with screenshots and things saved on all of them. Because I'm going to make sure I cross my T's and dot my I's when discussing scuttler spiders and blue chicken sex slaves on Mars. There's idiots out there that don't know about Douglas Dietrich and Leo Zangami and all that other stuff with Max Spears and Sarah. Not Ruth Ashcroft, the other one.
Yeah.
So again, it's not my job to explain it to those people anymore. If people want to be so obsessed trying to say I'm a part of TS stalking crew, well, I want to know one question then. Who's in that crew and who's in the DeFango stalking crew?
Well, I guess that depends at what point in time you're talking, because let's face it, there's been lots of flip-flopping there too.
Yeah, but how many know about the stuff with Kim Picasso and all that stuff there, dear? With Levi Page and them?
Probably not enough.
Well, we got Esky Woman, we got Glow. We've got a lot of friends following this narrative right now, keeping up, trying to expose it.
Yeah.
It's funny the ones who are ghosted and disappeared right now.
Yeah.
But oops, mute late. Coffee's in the belly.
Get in my belly.
Oh yeah, let's go make a few face swap and some memes, and we'll tweet everybody. Then I'll start talking about fucking Dynology and Dynacore and really freaking upset everyone with that fucking Tor says Millie Beaver stuff that they all didn't know before Adam Gingrich and Adam Gingrich. Sorry, Mega Co people, Glenn Herman. And if that upsets certain people out there, good. I want them to be pissed off. They do not hate me nearly as much as I want them to hate me. We only have 6 thumbs down so far. Go get your friends and come back, please.
Yeah.
Anytime you all want to talk to us, we're right here. People know how to get a hold of me. People need to leave you alone because you get way too many crazy DMs.
Well, actually I do. But you know what? I got relieved of one today, and I've just got to say, I shouldn't even mention it, but I'm going to. Somebody that I've been friends with for years. And I mean, there's very few people I talk to offline. The fact that I spoke to that woman for about 4 hours the other day, trying to help her out, and out of the blue, blocks me today, without any sort of, I mean, there was no discussion, there was no argument, there was no anything. Can't help but wonder what her motivation has been all along, or who she is working with. Yeah, got to wonder. But I would also say
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not quite as, I don't know, green as I am vegetable looking.
Mm-hmm.
Who was playing who, Loyal? That's all I'll say.
Again, we know who was playing it.
You want,
Two-Face
if you want to
backstage.
talk to me and you want to work out what
No,
the
you're gonna
issue is,
block. Too late.
I haven't blocked her. She blocked me.
Again, when
If
she
she wants
unblocks
to
you,
talk about it, we'll talk about it. But to do the
don't ever
cowardly
reach out to
thing,
me. Don't ever try to talk to me. I'm sorry. I am sick and tired of these two-faced women out there thinking they can come to you and freaking DM you and bug you and harass you for months about that stuff with the Skank Ape and James and Alias and all those other people over in that pocket there. Well, good. They should keep us both blocked.
yeah,
Because I'm done being nice to those people now. They thought it was all a jokey joke and a laughy laugh, all this stuff with Cole and freaking Irby and all them. It ain't so funny anymore, is it?
no, not so much.
But I'm still laughing.
Mm.
I'm still making jokes about, well, not kiddie pools and freaking Jello anymore because, you know, certain people think that's we're just sex trolling and we're a bunch of super freaky deakies. You know, sorry, that wasn't even us going to contact or wrestle in the gym. That was other people.
Yeah.
But people were in those chat rooms running around, not knowing that group was trolling and that group of friends making jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sensitive snowflakes melted down over freaking Depends and Doshi ascending.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you and me both, Bethy. And the number of them, the sheer number of them that came out of that pocket where we first met, is just staggering. Absolutely fucking staggering.
Well, at least like I said, we call them the crazy cat ladies for a reason.
Wow.
Too bad these chasing squirrels and freezing their kids, trying to find the lower levels in the Fungin Dungeon.
Come down in the Fungin. Get down to the lower levels and I'll scalp them down there. Forget a haircut, get a scalping down there.
Now we're just being mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No empathy, Jolly. You're just a mean.
I know. I have no empathy. I can't be here late today. I've got to go to my empathy lessons. You know how it is.
Some people better be glad I don't rip into them right fucking now. I mean, seriously. I want to start just ripping into other people right now.
Yeah, I know.
3 years of this shit because of 3 people alone. And all 3 of them are too big of cowards to unblock me and apologize. Mm-hmm. But yet all their mods in their own channel are talking to us right now. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
A little bit.
Oh no. They talked about a trailer park. Remember the 5th of November. Oh no. How's my quantum LARPA bot doing? My backup channel.
Oh. Although he did a little vid the other day that was supposed to be a big swipe, and I've got to say it did have me laughing my ass off. Like, if that's the best you got, Cox, you really are limp, mate. You really are limp.
The fact that certain people are doing certain videos right now is amazing. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They don't know they're backing themselves further into a corner. The Twoofer community. It's the Twoofer community. We're gonna expose the Twoof. You know about A-Kid and oh my God, through the Stars Academy. I'm a part of the Deep State Secret Cabal Collective, and I work with the Wizinator now. Oh God, me and Austin Steiny LARPer are working together.
Free the Wizinator.
Aren't we supposed to free Q Shaman right now? Because he's the only one still in jail.
Oh.
Too soon? Too soon?
Not for me. What do you call a bunny in a kilt? I don't know. What do you call a bunny in a kilt? Why don't you tell me what?
Mm.
Mm.
So yeah, sorry to anyone who got caught in the crossfire of all the online drama fest that's happened in the last 3 years. You didn't know about the Doxgate, Traumagate, Firegate stuff and the jokes around that stuff. I do apologize. I wasn't trying to troll anyone. I was getting called to troll, and worse. Certain MMA people wanted to call me FAG. Once again, I can let things go there. I can. That's not a big deal to me. I've been around the block too many times to let a few people getting triggered and insulting me bother me anymore. I actually feel sorry that they got triggered in the first place. Meow, meow, twigga, twigga.
Oh, see that, forgive me, I'm going to do it again. I'm sorry.
I love it when you do it,
I
though.
actually thought he okay, that's my phone. Okay. Oh my God, my boss is listening to me going, what are you doing?
Really? Brucey.
Brucey.
Love ya.
Keep your pants on, Bruce. It's fine, mate.
Aw,
Go and see Kelvin, mate.
be nice.
What I was going to say, when you started with the meow meows, I was thinking to myself, I actually, like a fucking idiot, thought that perhaps he'd turned a bit of a corner.
Oh dear, we're still waiting
I
on the apology.
actually did, and then to see him sitting up in 19s last night doing what he was doing.
Once again, certain people should have made those apology videos when they were first instructed to do that in the first place.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
Well, they might have.
I actually thought he'd wound it back a little bit and got his head on straight. But
God,
no, he's just as fucked up as he ever was. Just it staggers me that he does what he does, claiming he's doing it to try and help people. It's a malignant little man. It really is.
Yes, with his gimp mask and his 2 turntables and a microphone. But again, Zero should have made that apology video. Like I says, I knew how this stuff connected to Scooby and the Scooby Snacks with the Coyotes and the Flow Destroyers with the Hampstead host 5 years ago. Yeah, those people became super obsessed. They forgot about Jan Irving, Joe Atwell, Tim Kelly, and all the other names I can run through. Oh, name dropper. Yeah, I'm going to freaking drop some freaking names.
Yeah.
You guys don't know
like the ones that get dropped.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
I didn't cover for Frank Bacon and Show Me the Burgers stuff with mind-inspired and robot interiors. I didn't make mistakes with Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls, and the Mothman.
Oh, hello, Mr. Mundo.
I'm being nice today because I don't want to trash everybody. It's just too easy to do sometimes. Some people like their golden showers and their chicken shows.
Oh no! Shout out to Jigs. How you doing, big boy?
In the hood now. You're gonna get jiggy with it, do a little dance, get down tonight.
Shake it for me, big boy.
Okay, want me to get my tutu on?
Okay, actually, I was talking about Jigs. I was thinking about it. You
you like me shake my money maker, dear.
I know.
And you just asked that.
Ain't that the truth?
Because I'm glad my friends have senses of humor and know when we're just messing with them, not trolling them at all.
Yeah.
Some people have been around
Gory.
For a long time. Know how to wash them. And those people So yeah, certain people shouldn't have said they watched a bunch of stuff online that they might have regretted saying 5 years ago. I got the stinking downloads.
Might take me a while to find some of it. 15 terabytes to freaking dig through.
Oh, once again, we've got
we have it.
HQ, Patriot, and Babyfist trying to clean up the wreckage of that shit. So I think we're in good shape now, dear. I don't think we need to go digging up anything. They can keep trying to freaking clear up the wreckage of their own past, but the truth is still the truth.
Yeah.
Depends on if you're trusting plan Q or plan B. Might be plan C now. I don't know. Once again, emerging timelines, time phone hack in the future with our diva buddies and our ender bots.
Oh no.
Like I says, I felt sorry about, like I says, someone was threatening Quinn. Everybody was trolling the shit out of him, and he lost his mind before he got hit with the directed energy weapons and had his lung deflated. Before the Getty Museum stuff happened. Yeah, hashtag occupied the Getty. Now people don't know who that connects to in California, but I'm friends with. I'll be friends with some of those people in the future if they ever apologize. I remember them begging me to come on their YouTube channel a year ago, and thank God I said no.
Yeah, ain't that the truth of it?
Well, since Basis Project Miles Johnson connects with that Aeon dude and all those other people right there, yeah, that might be a problem for them since they were the ones interviewing them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So.
Back in a tick.
Okay. So yeah, if anyone has any great questions out there, we'd be more than happy. Like I said, just like we always do. We have a little chatty do for a while, talk with our friends. Any questions? Woo! I want to see the bunnies chase the cheese wheel down the hill. That's fucking hilarious. You're back?
I'm back.
Yay! So, are we forgetting anything?
Probably.
Oh,
but you know, there's always tomorrow. We can come back and annoy shit out of some more people tomorrow.
No,
because we all know that, you know, that what we've forgotten today, there'll be more people, you know, out streaming tonight, spinning more shit.
Again, I already know right now what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. It started early today. Happy 20th anniversary. Never forget 9/11.
Yeah.
Look, this we're not beer retarded channel talking about the architect report and the redacted papers. You can't change what the facts are.
Yeah.
And I'd rather talk about real stuff.
I have to put on my cowboy hat and my spurs sometimes, Ghosty. So I understand the farmer hat.
Pull out the pink whip. I get a little nervous.
Oh, you love it.
No.
It's when I get out the stock whip, you get that look on your face.
Not for me, though.
Not for you.
Boys out there that love to see you crack that whip. Whip it good.
What do you make of the bizarre cross section between the 9A esoteric Buddhism and UFO cults? Shoot in the face now.
Isn't that my section, dear? Isn't that more my area of
expertise? Yes, that is.
Okay. So are you which UFO cult are you talking about? The Raelians or the Draconians or the Avians? And the stuff with the Secrets of Shambhala, esoteric Buddhist stuff with the AMORC or the Rosicrucian stuff with the OTO is very confusing, but I'm pretty sure you're pretty well educated there, my friend. Certain people have earned a lot of respect from me over the years. We've had amazing discussions. I'm really proud to know certain people right now. Certain people came from certain pockets. Praline praline. We go down to KRE, go down to Louisiana and have a little Cajun Creole crawfish ball and suck some heads and listen to some Zydeco music.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll be doing that.
Yep. So yeah, distracted. Sorry. Easy to do.
Did you see a squirrel, sweetie?
Well, like it says, when you talk about ritual abuse and indoctrination, coercion, persuasion, and mind control stuff that has to do with the monarch beta sex kitten trauma-based mind control, that stuff that comes from Kathy O'Brien and Roseanne Barr, you just don't know how many people have watched those documentaries and the Secrets in Plain Sight and All Wars Are Banker War documentaries out there that might be programmed and not realize they're programmed even.
Mm.
But they're woke, or are they diet woke?
Bit of both, actually.
Do I
To
need
be
to
brutally honest.
I'm gonna go get my organite energy crystals and my rods, and practice my never mind. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm not into the
You
human
sure?
potential, new age, new thought stuff. I think that some of that new thought, human potential movement stuff that connects with Echelon Institute and Timothy Leary and Dr. Jolly and West with Warner Earhart seminar training stuff.
Yeah.
Holiday Magic Size seminars, large group awareness training stuff that does connect back into the Worldwide Association of Specialty Programs with Aspen Education Group, if you know the right names in the right order. Is stuff I don't want to confuse people, since someone's sister happens to sit on the board of directors of one of those companies right now, and she's not apologizing for calling me a cultist out of the Boston area.
No, she certainly isn't, is she? In
Mm-hmm.
fact, she seems to be doubling down.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's all they can do. They double down, triple down, quadruple down.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
forget
okay, Denise.
and try to erase the things about the bed bugs and beyond, and all the palmetto drones that were used to blow up Fort Mitchell.
Piloting the little slaughter bots.
A false flag, and there were some crisis actors involved. Who were the crisis actors? Riddle me that, Batman. Is this all just one big school play?
It might be.
Oh, who's the director then? Don't answer the question. It is not me. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just winging it.
Oh, come on now. Don't be coy.
Hey, I took my belly oath. Someone's got to trust the plan.
I
Here we
know.
go. On we go. Oh, worldwide. I am Q. I am Q. Topanga Tang.
Oh.
Little Herbert Munch man, fucking hobbit boy. I was at DEF CON in 2017, and I didn't explain to anybody how the Shadowbox strategies is connected to, few problems there for a few people, isn't it, with Radix?
Just a little.
Radix and 412, I think, were the names of the people on with me. Didn't have much to do with drum coursing and Tracy Beans, did it? Ain't that two different narratives? I've been explaining that it's two different narratives to people for a long time. No, Dodgers Q. Plus.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. He didn't even finish his FEMA camp counseling bloody training. How could he possibly be Q?
Well, he's pretty good at driving those Thomas trains in the underground bases here. He is a little backed up now, okay?
I know. Been a little busy.
Q+++. Don't forget your code names. Man, we got to have all our secret code names.
Yeah. It's all right. We got code names for just about everyone now.
Hank Hill? Oh, really? Hey, Hank, how you doing, buddy? Oh, the apes and the lot lizards loose in the Fungin dungeon. Funny how the Owen Benjamin Bears and Owen Schroyer stuff connects to unitards and a few extreme Karenists out there, huh?
A little bit.
I wonder how Mr. Goonie Man's doing in his lawsuits. I know he's happy one's over with.
That's it. I was really surprised how happy he seemed when he was talking to Stranahan. I thought he would have wound it back in and at least tried to pretend he wasn't so happy about it all. What you gonna do?
That's the plan. Is what you're gonna do.
That's it.
Take the jolly oath. Sign up for our Patreon.
What Patreon? I don't have a Patreon.
We should.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna LARP and make a bunch of donos off of us with their e-bags and their grifts and their scams. Why shouldn't we? Good for the goose, good for the gander.
I suppose.
Maybe I need to go back in time.
No, you're gonna time point hack this shit, are you?
No, I don't have a hot tub with Chernobyl or anything, I'm going to use a nostalgia time loop, dear. It's much funner to use a nostalgia time loop.
Perhaps I can, or the cock cylinders is.
No thanks.
No, I don't know that I want to get in the car.
You can get it out. I'm
There
not.
could be
There's
anything
not enough
floating around in
bleach.
there.
There's not enough disinfectant. There's not enough fire herpes extraordinaire to get rid of those fucking goddamn nasty STDs in that fucking cozy.
It's okay. I'm sure Sugar will clean it properly.
You know it. She's good at her job after all. She is the YouTube trailer park landlady.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That's Sherry's job.
oh,
Rents due, motherfuckers.
okay. She was so butthurt yesterday. It was hilarious.
Just say that lady's name. Save. Oh yeah, we saved it. Oh, we saved it. Oh my God,
we got it, sweetheart.
Well, good thing, Corey, because see, the fire herpes are cured from Dr. Stella's demon semen vaccination shots.
Depends when you got them, what variant. See, patient 0 back in the day.
Oh, no. Not their original Wuhan Wiggler. Actually, yep, she's still out there. Gavin Vance and Millie still have a show too. They were just live last night together. Oh, you're not that far out of the loop, dear. The fact that you actually have a code name and don't know that you have a code name is hilarious. Daughter of Valiant Thor lives forever to infinity and beyond. Oh, I got Scooby snacks.
For real, believe in time travel. Meet me here last Christmas. I have a special gift.
No, Cooper. Not, no. No. Those are hard to get rid of. They itch. Oh, no. You got to shave and get fucking, oh my God, get the function back good ointment to get rid of those things.
You need some special ointment for that.
See you then, dear. Hashtag too cute. Toot. All Jason's fault again. Canadians can't trust them at all. I wonder where Captain Moose Knuckle is these days.
I don't know. Corey, any ideas?
Once again, he's on his vacation. He deserved a little break. They were secretly trying to invade America through Maine with their mohawks.
Oh God!
And our Romans shoved them back there. Woo woo. So, once again, our special Canadian deep state cabals that work with us, dear, on the down low. Shh! Don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to tell. Nobody talks to me anymore. I'm blocked everywhere. Who would I tell? Fuck you, people.
Schrodinger's cat definitely wants to know, dear.
Apparently, but which one? That was the question. I'm wondering if it's still alive. I'm going to have to open that box and see.
You know what bothers me?
What's that?
Lily Jean.
Okay.
Her and her mama on the Fengatang. Yeah, there was.
It's staggering that in every little fuckery that turns up, the bang goes up in there every time. Like, what the hell?
I know. And then I get confused and lost, and I'm like, what the hell are we talking about again?
I don't know. Lily Jean.
Oh yeah, teen mom drama.
Again.
Katie. The fact that there were 3 different Katies in 3 different streams around that stuff is weird. So weird.
A little bit. And the fact that one and another really rancid part of this little thing that's happening at the moment had screenshots up the other day that someone had shown that she was calling herself Katie Joy. Found that really interesting.
Yeah,
it threw me for a minute.
Them dropping those emails with the N bomb in there is kind of pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
That's pretty racist. Just to be blunt about it.
Pretty racist. It was hugely fucking racist. But to hear them how they're trying to spin that it wasn't.
Oh, I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that. Oh no, they were being like that. Yes. Again, Maybe certain people will have to meet up on Mount Shasta and duke it out one day.
Well, I mean, weren't they going to do that once before and everyone pushed
maybe
out?
it'll go up this time.
I hope so. I'll run a book on it.
Let's do the time warp again.
That's it.
Why would you bring up the butterfly effect and the Mandela effect with the nostalgia time phone Luke and the time phone hack? I've seen you in the hot tub, my friend. Roll around down there. Trailer park. Bing, 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 bing. Just kidding. Just playing. Just playing, buddy. I need another.
They do like the bedroom music.
Oh God, I'm glad the Inquisitor is so inquisitive to look into that.
Are we talking about the interrogator? Who the hell's the Inquisitor?
The Inquisitor dude.
Oh, okay.
That works in an 18th dimension, I think.
Oh, there we go. I lost a dimension. Obviously, that's what happened. Okay. Got confusing me now.
I'm trying not to confuse myself right now. It is definitely Friday.
Not for me.
I thought, oh no, it's now definitely Saturday for you. Happy 9/11.
Yeah.
You all have any special holidays down under that I don't know about today?
No.
You and the little kids?
I'm always too busy working down here on the Great Ice Wall, defending humanity from the ice giants and what have you. Yeah. I mean, it's a very responsible job in between, being an OCO and all.
Yeah, it is hard. Once again, those ice giants are fucking needy with their rainbow bridges and trying to freaking take over fucking Odin's lair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to call it for. Oh no, that's
Don't you start with me with genocide, or I'll come up there. Don't make me come up there. I'll jump a unicorn and come see you and slap you around a little bit. Give you some Lernzen, big boy.
It's Saturn's Day, dude. It's Saturn's Day right now over there, actually, to be honest. Did you get your cube, dear? Sorry, I'm being a nerd. I watched Transformers last night.
I know.
My computer's looking at me a little funny right now.
You want to be careful, John. What will happen if Renee sees this?
I get a headache. I'm getting a headache.
She'll get her paddle out.
No, you're shooting the directed energy weapons at me. We must be over the target, dear. We must be. Where's Anton? I miss Anton. My little butt boy ain't showed up in a while. I guess we heard his fees. Oh.
He's not so bad. He's not so bad. I like that he's hitting some of the malignant people with his little bot friends.
Mm-hmm.
Just glad they don't come and visit me too often.
Sorry, Cooper.
Okay, Cooper, on you.
Oh, no, you have no idea. That's Jamie, dear. Freeman's ex. We were talking about that 2 days ago, weren't we? Isaac and Billy and all them over there. Oh my God, they crossed the streams again.
Yeah.
She's never got out of the freaking ortho dungeon, dude. He's got her chained to the wall. Not very nice. Woo. Thank God we got the Fungin dungeon, not that kind of dungeon. We have fun.
That's it.
We got, disco lights, bars, jacuzzis.
Only in the upper levels.
Barbers. Oh, yeah. No.
Where the Lernzen gets done to the lower levels. It's not so good.
Yeah. Well, the real parties happen down there on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. No. You got to pay your fees and get your dues in before you get down to those levels. There's a reason we created safe words and codes and different portals down here in our dungeon with our moonstones and our, unicorns. Because, you can't just let anyone ride the unicorns.
That's right.
They might start chasing those freaking dildos that are flying through the astrals and get caught again. I have to go call Candy enough to see if anyone's been able to find them yet. Am I causing glitches in the Matrix?
Perhaps.
The Frosty Balls. Frosty, Titus. Where you at, Titus? We're gonna have to make paddles for people that join
That's it, Julie.
Shh. What happens in the closet stays in the closet. Shh. Have you seen your closet? Oh my God, it's amazing.
You're not wrong.
So many gadgets. Oh, go Jolly Gadget.
Okay. Oh, I get too excited now.
Dad, I thought I thought a kitty cat.
Wow.
That was crazy. Cat ladies are getting a little too uppity.
I know.
I hope they don't keep jumping in the dumpster fires and singeing all their hairs off. They look really scary when they're running around furless in the trailer park. Oh no.
Oh lordy, mystery one. Oh.
Oh God. Be careful of those glitter bombs. They come out of those assholes quite fast.
Oh shit. Has Billy just come through?
Boom, boom. No. Yeah, she and her friend came through on the Vespa in the sidecar. Of course. Gotta make their daily drive-by fruiting.
That's it.
Drop a few dookies off.
Mm.
Woo, woo. It's all fun in the dungeon. A dungeon is funner than the Topanga pirate crew with their Gitmo laugh scam that nerd. Horsey and Glenny boy. Maybe I have to go over their chat rooms and start saying hello again. Maybe they'll come over and have a
I would, but bloody Defango blocked me over there back in the day, and I don't know that Glenn's got it in his heart to unblock me.
Yeah, that's why I learned how to go into lurking mode and not get blocked over in certain rooms with me. Aren't you a troll? I'm a flat earth troll. Yeah, I troll flurfers, flat earther people. But other than that, no, I'm kind of just a dude hanging out on YouTube, chatting, doing with all the rest of you crazy cat ladies and Kim boys. I mean, no, awesome dudes. And I don't miss that. Freddie's gone, and the rest of that idiot crew is gone. I don't want them in my life. Biggest mistake. I thought that those people had any integrity when tell the truth. Funny where they're popping up though recently.
Oh yeah. It is. And how well they were received in some of those places. That surprised me even more.
Yes.
But, you know.
But again, that is where I made huge mistakes thinking that certain people were sane when they were batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And then
so.
They falsely accused someone of being an enabler. Huh. Funny. With a cop involved, I do believe in America.
I believe so.
Funny that video is still on their YouTube channel and it's the only thing sitting there right now. It's kind of ironically funny today. Yeah. Can't pull up a kneecap and apply your goo. I'm sorry, some jokes are just way too wrong.
A little bit.
So, what happened in the great LARP wars of 2021, dear?
Oh, shit. At which point in time? That's the question, really.
Well, there's a new channel that I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Oh, yes.
I think LARP Wave is the name.
With that lovely pink little avatar thing, yeah.
But see, LARP Wars is Dango's.
Yeah.
Dango's channel. And the videos on there that have my name in the title still, that are still up, well, we saved them, thankfully. And the stuff that they did to someone's, John's, and the death of a kid there.
Yeah, it's fucking disgraceful.
Yeah, but people aren't going to forget that. And that's where certain people are waiting right now for a little revenge, probably. Since that involved Lepo,
probably
Lady Steph C, and Lepo's Discord alone.
Yeah.
Those people that were in there allowed it to happen.
Yep.
And now they're trying to deny that they did that.
Yeah. They think that people will just forget that occurred, or they don't actually have the stuff to be able to dump it and say, well, have at it. There it is. Disprove me now.
But who
And
spoofed the Seth Rich files, dear?
oh,
Who spoofed? Who
okay.
spoofed?
Well, you know,
No, wrong. Sorry, with Trish and Queen Tut and all that stuff that happened back then. But again, that's the repercussions of how far these people are going. When Queen Tut got raided by the sheriffs,
yeah,
the soft citizen stuff with Neely Blanchard, Chris Howlett, and all that stuff connecting to that stuff with Akbung and them,
yeah,
that connects to cults. Period.
yeah,
Period. And yet I'm trying to help cult survivors and getting slandered and defamed because of those people. And they don't think it's hurting my reputation alone.
yeah.
And I'm
Then
trying
they
to
want to come into the comment sections and try and school us on what does and doesn't constitute, you know, the law that can be prosecuted for that sort of thing.
well, since they keep doing
Fucking the ignorance just astounds me.
I like that they keep kicking the can down the road. They keep making the statute of limitations for me to file to get discovery longer.
Yeah.
That's evidence.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Hello? Hello? What the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the fact that a lot of this goes back to a certain pocket of YouTube with Mindy and Green and that stuff with Morphonius and Potter and them, and what's now coming out of these chat rooms that I'm seeing. I hope part of that stuff's true because those people are going to go to jail. But again, I haven't seen anyone arrested yet. I'm willing to testify in a court of law about any of this.
Yeah.
You know, I interviewed with John, Doug, and Dave. Hey, Dave.
I really wish that John had the balls to not take that down.
Again, they're saved.
I know this. I mean, I have them. I have that, but I just wish he had the courage of his.
Right. Again, that's the fact that when people show me that they don't have that kind of integrity, I walk away for a reason.
Yeah.
They ever want to come and apologize for having no integrity and letting their friends insult you and call you a drunken witch?
Oh,
You might forgive them.
that.
Sorry, not trying to be rude.
I know. I understand what you're saying. Just as I've said 1,000 times before, that means like between nothing and fuck all to me at this point in time. That could have been made right, you know, what, 8 months ago. But they wanted to double down. And it's only escalated since then. So, you know, how about it? I actually don't give a shit about that. What I do give a shit about was the lack of integrity.
No,
That's
again,
what I
that's
care
stuff
about.
with Matthew and
It's
other people
cowardice.
there is where the
I
truth.
know why it happened.
I know. Once again,
And
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do, dear. Can't walk that stuff. They can't walk that stuff back now. Like I said, Mark and all that stuff with other people over there is where I'm still going to have to help them out, whether I want to or not. You know, so it sucks for me that people I do not want to help because of how much trouble I'm in because of them not being honest and coming forward with the truth, and who they've decided to go and start being buddy with right now.
yeah.
Well, hopefully people will ask those people why, and why again. Because I'd like an answer now. You know, I saw the Discords. I saw the people take things out of the Discords and post them on Twitter.
Yep.
I saw over 500 people doxxed, at least, with 500 IC3.gov reports made in the last 3 years alone. James got swatted. And all that stuff happened. I was disgusted to find out who was behind that stuff and who was involved. Now they're trying to walk away and pretend it didn't happen.
Yep.
So, you know, maybe some people in the future will want to come and talk with us. You know, we've only got 10 thumbs down. We got not nearly as many as Charlotte and them are getting right now. So we're not doing nearly as good as work as they are. So props to the people out there doing the real work, keeping it real, keeping it honest, not letting their friends make peace treaties and lie and try to cover up shit right now. I mean, some of that stuff was real petty, over $5 and stupid other shit.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not going to take the heat because I talked to every single one of those people. Yeah, they did ask me about the troubled teen industry and the Synanon stuff with all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And then they ran like they knew about new religious movements and cults and the bite model that Hassan wrote his book about and got his PhD on. They don't.
Managed to fuck it up royally.
Yeah, and they didn't fuck it up royally. They fucked it up for themselves because they falsely accused other people of being a cult because of their YouTube channel was not kosher or in cahooters with that other group over there.
You don't think that's fucking it up royally? Okay.
Not any more than Thomas and them did with the Shadowbox stuff. No, I don't. Not anymore. I used to. I really did used to. But now, again, I'm not going to let people shift blame and blame others for their actions.
Yeah.
Oh, they're calling me a rapist. Oh, you're a part of that crew. No, I was actually trying to expose that crew when you all turned on me and started saying I was in that crew.
Yeah.
We were making jokes about blue yetis and freaking lizard people and underground mole kids and all this other crazy stuff. And people didn't know we were joking. They thought we were real, thinking we were talking in some secret blue chicken pepper kitty code.
No. All right.
I apologize.
That hit the spot.
Yeah. So, like I says, I am sorry if I hurt anyone's fifis out there. I never meant to call anyone a wanker.
Oh, no. Come on, we call our mothers that down here. That is not a particularly offensive term.
I know, but
unless you are a wanker. And I don't know if that's what upset her so much. But, it was a long time ago. Perhaps she should, forgive and forget, move on.
Again,
just saying.
When certain people dressed up in the bra and the wig and the Scooby snack happened, well, a lot of friendships were hurt and broke up over that stuff with Bloody Dingo and all that stuff that happened there. So hopefully maybe some of those people will apologize. Maybe. You never know. I've seen crazier stuff actually happen on YouTube.
Ain't that the truth of it? Okay.
So, as long as they're not in the glory hole.
Oh, come on now. That was a bit much. Oh, Lordy.
Hey, some of the freaks in the trailer park like to get down
I know.
Make their living somehow, dear. Rent's due, man. Rent is due. Sorry. I got my list.
Okay. Checking it twice.
Well, NPCR, LARP, Game 23, Fake, Reddit, 4chan, 8kun, Twitch, Twitter, Cicadas, LARPers, stupid stuff, which Boyho, Leopard Rose, Jimmy, yep, Aiken, Michaels, Deacon, Lepo. Yeah, I think we got it covered.
You got it covered? So we're out of here?
Yeah, sure, why not? Like I said, I think really good questions right now. Like I said, I'm good. Like I said, it was a great Friday for me. I hope you have a great Saturday over there on the other side of the flat earth. On your other side of the ice wall. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I forget which timeline we're on.
Yeah, I know.
And like I says, hopefully some good things will come out of this snafu, drama, stupidity stuff. Like I said, I lost friends. I didn't want to lose friends. I've lost too many friends in my life. I took Tracy's suicide and a lot of other people's suicides and all this stuff really personally. So I was really angry about that stuff 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And to have this stuff happen the last 2 years, to me, it was just so juvenile, junior high school, he said, she said bullshit with people who were drunk streaming who shouldn't have been online drunk streaming and pulling full Monties. I didn't expect to be on YouTube watching dudes coming out from behind avatars buck naked.
Yeah.
How many times has that happened in the last 2 years? Too many for you. I know you've
too many.
Oh God. Mike says, I've seen this go down. We've talked about this for long enough and we've said to us, this can't get any crazier. This can't get any stupider.
But it always does. Every time we say it, it gets worse.
Yeah, I thought after the flamethrower drones and the dirty bomb
Yeah.
hoaxes, things would stop being so crazy, but
Yeah,
nope,
no such luck.
not today. Not today, Satan. Hi. Oh. So again,
Uh,
certain people I'd like to talk to, certain people I don't care to talk to. If anyone wants to have a chatty do with us, please come forward. Like says, I know some of the people out there are victims of this stuff. I know what happened to them. I saw it. How I saw it happen in real time.
yeah.
And then I saw those people who were attacked by these people have those same people suck up in avatars and come back to when they just started feeding them all the information they wanted to get in the first place.
Yep. That's it.
And people need to learn that that's how dastardly and how devious some of these people are out there.
Yeah.
You know, for us to work through 200 dirty sock accounts and all this other stuff that we've had to deal with for the last few years, Ellie, is amazing that neither one of us did end up in the loony bin. And somehow turned dumpster fires and a Krispy Kreme trailer park into a joke that a lot of people understand.
Yeah.
I might owe, no, I don't owe that person an apology. Fuck that. I want that person freaking psych ward.
Yeah. You don't want me to come and slap you for that.
Oh, no.
You don't need to apologize to that person, and I will kick your ass if you do.
I know you will.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, my OCO.
That's okay.
Again, I'm glad we're having fun with this stuff, even though so much damage and so many people were hurt by this stuff. That's why I want to make clear that there are people I do want to help out and get out of this mess. You know, I'm glad Blazin had a good anniversary and is doing better now.
Yeah.
I'm glad a lot of people are doing a little bit better today than they were a week ago. And that's just in this situation with so many different crossovers and people involved. People do need to be more courteous and more understanding and more empathetic. People do need to understand that, you know, it's easy to trigger people. But the fact that certain people out there trying to intentionally trigger people, thinking it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they should get hit with directed energy weapons and thrown in the Fungin dungeon for a little while and see how they like it.
They wouldn't like it. I promise. Hit me up, Ghosty, and we'll sort it out.
Yep. That was something I would like to do because, like I says, I know where you come from. I know who was involved. And I respect what you've done. Like I says, you did speak with people I don't have any desire to even talk to. So, you know, respect and credit is earned in the YouTube trailer park. And you can blow it in a nanosecond if you don't realize that you're talking to the wrong people or a wrong sock account or something like that. Yeah, I know. I was listening to idiots 2 years ago. I don't speak to those people anymore because of what other people know about today. I hope those people will stop lying and hiding and come forward. So, but I don't expect it. Again, I don't expect anything anymore. I expect them to be as disgusting, as nasty as they've always been. And if they can't handle the roasting now, then they shouldn't have jumped in the dumpster fire. So, you know, everyone out there, do have a good 9/11. Happy, 20th anniversary. Don't let the online insanity get you down. Remember, tomorrow is always going to be a better day than today if you're having a bad day. But hopefully you can have a great day today.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, guys, we're out of here. Everyone have a good one. And I guess we'll catch you next time. Be good. Well, be careful.
Or be good at it.
That's it. Giddy up. Bye.